Hello, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kayla, and this is definitely not a video that I usually post on my channel. I really just don't do these type of videos, but I feel like it directly relates to my channel and stuff that I do in my content, and I promise we'll be back to our regular scheduled activities after this, but I feel like this is worth talking about. Also, I'm in my bathroom because it's literally 12:41 a.m. or 12:21 a.m. But I felt like I had to say this. So, I am coming to you in the middle of the night. I'm getting ready to go to sleep because I have stuff to do in the morning. I have to work. It's a weekend or a weekday, and I just have stuff to do. So part of my night routine is just scrolling through my Twitter like everybody else. And as I'm scrolling through Twitter, I see that Netflix is coming out with a new series starring Debbie Ryan, who I love. I watched her in like The Sweet Life, or the whatever The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody's like boat version was. I watched her in Hey Jesse, or Jessie, whatever the show was, and I've seen her in some of her other stuff, and I think Debbie Ryan is a really, really great actress. So I want to preface that this is not me coming at Debbie Ryan, this is not me coming at Netflix, this is just where my frustration is right now. But back to the point. So Debbie Ryan has essentially come out, she's starring in Netflix new series called Insustainable, I believe that's what it's called, where essentially it is your stereotypical high school movie where the main character is Debbie Ryan in a fat suit playing a fat person, and I'm not going to say plus size, literally playing a fat person, which I will explain why I'm not going to call it plus size in a second. But she's playing a fat person who's bullied in high school and is the butt of all the jokes and is made fun of and XYZW. And then she is getting like, I don't know, she gets robbed or mugged or something happens, but she gets punched in the jaw. And because of it, she has to wire her jaw shut for a summer. And because she's not eating, she suddenly loses all this weight and comes back to the beginning of the school year, and she's like super snatched and is like skinny and curvy in all the right places and is beautiful and popular, and everybody that made fun of her wants her, and she's this and that and the other thing. And the show goes on to how she like is getting her revenge on the people that made fun of her now that she's skinny and XYZW. So I'm looking at this trailer, and I slowly, like the longer I watch it, just start to feel my frustration grow. Just grow the longer I'm watching this trailer. And it got to the point where I went on like a little mini Twitter rant, which if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. My link's in the down bar. Go ahead, you can look at the rant there. But essentially, I just went on this rant because I'm so frustrated and so over this whole like fat is ugly mentality. It's so disgusting of a mentality to have. It's so backwards. It's stupid at this point. And I can say that it has been a hot second, since I have seen a show or a movie like this to where like the main character is fat and then they're skinny and now life is perfect because they lost all this weight. And stuff like that just really pisses me off because it's like, one, I'm tired of fat people being the jokes for movies. I'm tired of fat people being the butt of the jokes. As being a larger girl, growing up being a larger girl for the longest time, I have always grown up in a society where fat was not beautiful, fat was not cute. To be fat was disgusting and shameful, and you should feel ashamed of yourself. And I'm so sorry that my eye is like read. I don't know what happened there, but that you should be like ashamed of yourself and you should feel bad about yourself and nothing is right with you, and until you lose weight you are going to be deemed unlovable, not beautiful, you're going to be deemed disgusting, you're going to be this, that, and the other. This is literally the mentality that I grew up in. Not even like for my family, because my family is a larger family and I was told to be proud of who I was and to love who I was and whatever, but just society as a whole. And it genuinely like I'm flabbergasted, because I'm just like, Netflix has an entire series about like LGBTQ and like just being inclusive with that, and you have shows like Queer Eye, and you have like docu-series, and you have all these other things that's talking about loving yourself and being inclusive and XYZ, but you come out and you think it's a genuinely great idea to play into the stereotype of fat people are ugly and gross and shamed and like bullied and abused and whatever, until they lose the weight and become skinny. And the thing that pisses me off is not even the fact that they didn't make it realistic at all, which I understand that's probably like the show's supposed to be satire and it's supposed to be a joke and ha 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 ha, whatever. But it's like, you genuinely said, I want to put this actress, which is known, who is known for being this like, Debbie Ryan is a beautiful size, beautiful shape, beautiful figure. Again, I don't have a problem with Debbie Ryan. But you put her in a fat suit, make her play a fat person, and then the entire like climax of the story, or the beginning of the story, the entire movie is based on the fact that she got punched in the jaw and couldn't eat, which probably led like you gotta look at the trailer, because like the first opening credits is her eating and how like, I couldn't learn to close my hole, so I kept filling it until I didn't have a choice but to close it because my jaw got wired shut, and because I couldn't eat anything I just lost all the weight. I just like, I don't get it. I personally don't get it. I think that it's genuinely so frustrating that stuff like this, series like this, ideas like this, shows like this, movies like this are still coming out, especially in a world where it's like people are actively staying away from playing into like the gay best friend stereotype, the ghetto black person stereotype, the preppy like unaware white person stereotype, the like overly smart Asian stereotype, the like the terrorist like Muslim stereotype. Like people are actively trying to go away from those stereotypes, but we still are gonna sit back and think that it's okay to make fat people the butt of the jokes and to make shows and movies about this. I know Amy Schumer's movie recently came out, which was like something about I Feel Pretty, I think it was called. And it's like she's plus size, which Amy Schumer already came out and said that she does not believe she's plus size, but that's neither here nor there. But she came out with this and it's like, oh my God, I don't have confidence and I can't get a guy and blah, blah, blah. And then she hits her head and suddenly she's confident in XYZW. And like, I get that movie is specifically supposed to be about loving yourself and being comfortable with yourself and whatever. Neither here nor there. But it bothers me because I'm like, it is not that hard to go out, find a plus size actress, a plus size actor, guy or girl, I don't care, LGBTQ, like heterosexual, homosexual, pick who the fuck ever, to go out, get one of these people and make a movie, make a TV show where the main character, who is plus size, not fat, plus size, who is larger, is able to accurately show themselves growing confident and being confident within themselves and comfortable within their skin and not feeling like they have to lose weight or that they have to become skinny or fit into society's standards of beauty or whatever to make like a hero's journey. Like I would love to see that, because growing up as a larger girl, we didn't have that. We did not have that. I like, please. And if you think differently, please message me, like comment down below what I'm missing, because the only person I could think of that even somewhat fit in that bill was Mercedes Jones on Glee. And that's it. Like, that's literally it. And maybe, like, I think her name was Tara or Tara on Degrassi, and that's it. And she was only there for like a season, and then her crazy psychotic boyfriend knocked her out and she left. But I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think it's that hard to do. I think it's something that people can very easily do. And again, I'm not trying to come at Debbie Ryan for her show or her movie. Like, I wish you nothing but success with this. I just am frustrated with literally the idea, the equation of fat equals ugly, lose weight, become skinny equals confident and hot, and the world will love you. Because realistically, even when people, larger people, lose weight and they go down to these sizes or whatever, very common, they're not, that confidence is not being gained like that. They're still having that mindset of, I am a larger person, I am uncomfortable with my body, regardless if they're able to lose the weight to fit society standards or go down to their ideal size. It's never going to be their ideal size, because they now have to reteach themselves to gain confidence and to be comfortable in their own skin that they are in. And it just, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And, you know, maybe I'm being too, like, sensitive towards this topic. Maybe I'm reading too far into it. I don't freaking know. But I wanted to make this video because I felt like I had something to say. And regardless if one person or 100 people see it, at least I know that I am saying what's on my mind. And there are some people, there's someone, one person out there, I know it, who feels the same way I do. And for that person, if you watch this video, know that regardless if you lose the weight, regardless if you keep your weight, if you gain weight, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are cared for, you deserve every single thing every other person, double your size or half your size, has. And please, all my little youngins, even my older folks, don't look at movie shows and like movies and TVs and commercials and stuff like that, where people who are larger are looked at as being gross and ugly and is only lovable and only has redeeming qualities if they lose the weight, because that is not the case. And honey child, you should not feel that way. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. I'm going to take my fat ass to bed, and I hope if Debbie Ryan or Netflix sees this, you guys think about that the next time you decide to post sell this idea to make a movie, because do better, guys. Let's just do better. If you're going to do an entire movie about a fat person, pay the money to get an actual fat person. That's my 2 cents. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.